What's up, guys? This is rinoranchero with another Hunger Games gameplay commentary for you all. In this video, I will be playing with the Endermage kit. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is he doing Endermage again? I thought he already did Endermage. Well, I did, but that was before the nerfs, back when you could suffocate people into blocks, you could trap people into infinite falling damage, and so on. But now the Endermage kit has been nerfed, so it's actually skill-based. When you teleport someone, you both go into the same block and you have a few seconds of invincibility, which lets the other player get ready for the fight, and then it's just a normal PvP fight from there. And it's a very, very nice kit, and I like the changes that they made. So we start the fight off, and the game off, right here. I hit this guy who only has a sapling, but then I go after this lumberjack who's trying to use his axe as a weapon, but it doesn't work out for him. Then I go into this ravine and take out this person, Liquid Lightning, who is holding a log, and absorb their mushrooms. Then I find this other guy named Slice of Bread 123, who's just in a hole, and I kill him as well. So that's 3 quick kills, and since I'm in this ravine and I don't see other people really close by, I decide to gather cobble for some furnaces and maybe even get some iron to get that advantage right off the bat. So that way, if I endermage someone up, I might be equally matched. You can see I'm trying to endermage someone who's above the ravine, but they end up running away, so I decide to just keep smelting my iron anyway. Endermage really has gotten to be a very good kit, and a lot of people say that they don't like the changes, but I'd have to say that if you really are good with PvP and you're confident, but you just don't like the inconvenience of digging to people, it's definitely a very good kit to choose. So you can see here I'm just getting more iron. I actually wasn't really intending on getting more iron, but since the iron was there, I get it. And then I see this guy, Lethal X-Warrior, who is a berserker, so I quickly portal him down to get him into my turf so he doesn't have the chance to kill an animal. I want to finish him off easily, and you'll see right here with my iron sword I only have to use 2 soups, and I really didn't even have to use those soups, and Lethal Warrior is dead. So that's a major threat in the game that is out, because berserkers can 2-shot you if you don't have armor, and it could only take 3 shots probably if you had a chest plate or so. So that's why you really want to make sure that you can get the berserkers out of the game, and with Endermage that can be done quite easily. So, getting out of the ravine now, we're already 13 minutes into the game, and my compass points towards Luke's, who is underground, so that's easy for me. I just place down the portal and I get it right perfectly. This person has no armor at all, and I have full iron, so they start to run away, and they actually are able to get a little bit of a head start, but I jump down and get 2 more shots to kill them. And they didn't really have anything, but at least they're dead. So now I'm tracking someone named Tacos7777, and they are a monk. And if you watch the chat carefully, they just killed a team of 2 underground. But I portal him up, and you see, here he is right here. And he actually monks me before the fight begins, so I'm able to get my sword back, and we start. If you notice, this guy's head kind of derps around a little bit, and he kind of hits some mobs while we're fighting. So it kind of suspiciously looks like aimbot, but I don't really know for sure. And he's basically hitting me every time he swings his sword. In fact, I have to go back into my inventory and pull a Zephyr, and I'm down to 1 heart, but I'm able to soup and get back into it, and I kind of use this zombie as a barrier, so I'm able to kind of clumsily get my soups back into my hotbar, and finally, hitting him more and more. You'll see his head did derp another time, but I finally finish him off right there. So it's a little suspicious, but I'm not complaining because I did get the kill. So he had lots of extra ingots in his inventory that I'll grab just for the fun of it. Now I'm tracking this guy named Phi Rankin, or whatever his name is. He doesn't have any armor at all, and he dies with just 2 shots. I eat some apples, which I've been collecting the whole game. I really do love apples. And now I'm tracking this guy here, who's down in this little cave entrance thing, and he's just looking down at the ground while we're fighting. I don't know why. I have a huge lag spike right there, and then finally, as we're hitting each other back and forth, as he goes to back up, that is when I kill him. He's an Urgle, but he must not have had any strength potions left. So I'm going through and rapidly sorting through my inventory. Of course, this is not real time, folks. I'm not that fast. And we're going through, and this guy here is a lumberjack, and you'll see I combo this guy like crazy. He just doesn't really know how to PvP well, because I get the momentum for the entire fight. In fact, he probably only gets 3 to 4 hits on me the entire time. You'll see right here I'm just comboing him back, especially right here. It's just crazy how many hits I get on him in a row. And then finally, right here, I kill him. So I only used 1 soup for the entire fight, which is pretty funny. eat some more apples, and we get this guy Executioner, and he's not paying attention. He was actually typing as I was hitting him, and so I hit him, and he puts down a water bucket, and I don't know for sure if he's a Poseidon, but when he puts down the water again, I can be pretty certain that he is. You can see the strength 2 particles, and so now it's an entire different game. I have to be very careful, and when you're fighting a Poseidon, you want to try to combo him out of the water, and then continue to combo him on land. You'll see right there, I try to combo him, but the slime gets in my way, and so it doesn't work out for me. Those stupid slimes, I just really hate them. But anyway, that's a different story. So I try to hit him there, but again, his hits do a lot of damage, a lot more than me. Right there, he gets out of the water, and I try to get him, and right here is when I get the chance. I combo him out of the water. He tries to flint and steel, but you can flint and steel on the feast platform before the chest spawn, and so that is when I end the Poseidon's life. So those are some good tips when you're fighting Poseidons. And so now, on my compass is Z Firms, who is a Viper, and this is just the biggest case of lag ever. I really feel bad for this guy. You can see just how bad he's lagging, and I'm just running circles around him and hitting him. He puts the lava down like way in the wrong time, and he kind of just really is derping. He gets maybe a few hits on me, but the timing is just off for him, and he dies. Feel bad for him. We didn't really get a chance to have a fair fight, but I'm not complaining. Anyway, this guy here, I chase him for a couple seconds, but I decide I'd rather stay at the platform. And he wants to be on my team in truce, but that's not how I play. He tries to run away, but it's not going to work for him. He actually is able to jump over the water, which stalls me. And even though I hit him a good few more times, he still lives long enough to open up one of the chests, but I'm not going to have that. And with 3 more shots, I kill the guy, who barely had any armor at all. So now I'm in the top 3, and I can sort through the feast without any issues. I get a sharpness 1 diamond sword. I break some cobweb to get string. I enchant my bow. I'm glad they fixed that bug so you can enchant bows at the feast. And now the end game is going to be perfect. This is where Endermage really shines, because no one can trick you with any traps. You just portal them up and they come right to you. And that's what I do right here on the 3rd try. I get this guy Senhor right up to me, and he only has a helmet and boots, and in fact it only takes, I believe, 2 shots and he is dead. So now I am very happily tracking the last person in the game. We started with 100 people and we're 32 minutes in, so it's certainly been a very full game indeed. I throw down a strength 2 potion, but he really does a good job keeping me at bay. I somehow miss him right there, and he just continues to shoot me with a bow, and the vines slow me down as well, especially right here when I'm trying to get the last shot. But then boom, right there I get the last shot, and I get the win with Endermage. Very fun kit. A lot of people don't like it since it's been changed, but I gotta tell you, it's probably one of the best kits that is offered in the game. So very, very fun game indeed. And here is the stats page: 14 kills with Endermage. Just a really great game. And that is the end of the commentary. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, please like the video, comment, or subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. And I hope you all have an awesome day. Goodbye.